Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to be talking with about our collab, the Lego Star Wars versus Star Trek collab that me and my friend Brick Tech with Nate did. Brick Tech with Nate should be coming up here soon. Brick Tech with Nate, I will give you the link. Let me do that real quick. Here we go. Let's do that. Copy. And I will send it to you. Here we go. You should have just gotten it, Brick Tech. And let's say hello to everybody in the chat. So we've got, I'm sorry, give me one moment while I put up some stuff. We've got Xanderland and Brick Tech with Nate as of right now. We will be getting more people, hopefully. But we're mainly going to be talking about some stuff. Oh, and speaking of the glorious Brick Tech with Nate, we've got Brick Tech.
Yo!
How's it going, Brick Tech? How's it going?
Not bad at all, man. Glad to be here.
That is good to hear, my man.
There's the Prince.
Prince of Aquatos here. Hello, everybody. This is the first stream I've done on my channel with my face showing, so...
Really?
Yes,
Thanks.
This is one of my first, so... Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I know I have, because I have been looking forward to looking for some Lego sets out at my local Walmart. No luck, except for a little thing, video thing.
Oh, put your right hand down. You seriously got the stupid Spidey monster truck?
Oh, I got this for $20. I got it on half price, so yeah. I had to do it.
It comes with Spider-Gwen, my girl.
Well, so not only that, it comes with one of my favorite villains for Spider-Man, the Doc Ock. And so, if you give me a second...
Have you seen my Doc Ock design?
I have, and it's really good. Here we go. This is my PS4 Spider-Man reference, and it's got the Doc Ock climbing on the tower, so...
Dang, that looks very accurate.
Yes. And we've got Spider-Man up there with the electric...
The ultimate Spider-Man suit. To be like
Xanderland, the reason... Here, hold on. The reason I bought the Spider-Man monster truck is because it was $20 off, and I would definitely purchase it, especially for that Doc Ock. This is the first Doc Ock I got from the new version. The only one I did have was the Ultimate Spider-Man version, the one with the black hair. I didn't like that one. But I did get the Spider-Man versus Doc Ock mech battle, and I got that later on. But I got this first because I saw it on sale at Walmart, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it.
I'm actually working on a... I've told Xander this. I haven't told you. I'm working on a Dr. Octopus buildable figure, and I've already got the design for the mechanical arm built.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yes, we know, Xander. You crack every minifig you get. And every
what did he say? My Ultimate Spider-Man minifig, unfortunately, cracked. You always crack something. I'm sorry, but you always do.
Uh-oh, I triggered Xander. Buildable figures.
Buildable figures. They've got to do some buildable figures of Spider-Man and stuff like that. I would love to see that.
Yeah, but not the, like, crappy ones.
No. Like the, oh, I don't know.
Like the Star Wars ones, but maybe build them like actual piece by piece.
Yeah.
To make them, that way you can make them not look as, like, mechanical.
I really wish they could do something like they did for the Mickey and Minnie set. Like the one with the camera.
Yeah.
I would really like to see that with Doc Ock and, like, either Mysterio or Doc Ock and Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Or Spider-Man and Mysterio. That'd be really cool to see.
But anyway, Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike, I've paid full price.
Why would you pay full price for that? That's really... I mean, it's a good set. I got to agree with that, but...
Anyone that says I paid on a stream or anything or a video, anyone that says I paid full price for the 2020 Grievous Starfighter, I want to reach through the camera and slap them across the face.
It's about right. It's about right.
$80 for that.
But let's get on with the video or the live stream. So, as you all know, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to both me and Brick Tech with Nate, one of my best buds in the YouTube community. Oh yes, Brick Tech, the best merch I've ever seen. But anyway, but what I think we should do is talk about what our collab was this last week. Unfortunately, I was out of town, but I was still able to release the videos. So, Brick Tech, would you like to tell them what we just did for our collab?
Star Trek versus Star Wars.
And oh man, I really wish I had my video for it.
We did 3 Star Trek. I did 3 Star Trek Mocs. He did 3 Star Wars Mocs, and like a competition. And this live stream is to determine the winner.
Star Wars versus Star Wars versus Star Wars. Darn. All right, Star Trek.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. There we go.
Xander.
What did he say?
She-Ra,
I'm definitely buying the Joker Trike Chase and the Mandalorian Cara Dune set, aka AT.
No, the one 2 above that. 2 above that.
To be honest, I actually found some really sets early. I found some sets early at Walmart today. Like I saw the Mandalorian fighter set, which was really cool. I'm a big fan of that set. And all that. So I saw, I don't know if they came out yet, but it's the Hulkbuster from Sakaar, the Sakarian Hulkbuster from the What If series. I don't know if those were supposed to come out yet.
I'm not sure, but guess what they have at my Walmart now?
What's that?
UCS sets.
Oh!
They last time I went, I showed you, I got the Jeep Wrangler, but they also had the Darth Vader helmet, the Infinity Gauntlet, the Batmobile.
Yep.
They had UCS Grogu. UCS Dio, and there was another one. Forget which one it was.
Big South Outdoors TV. I don't recognize you on the channel, but welcome.
He's one of mine.
Oh yes.
I told him to come on down.
All right.
Yeah, Xander knows him. Xander knows him.
Well, good for him. Good for him. All right, so I don't know if you would like that, if you would like to, but I'm going to let you start off. Tell them about your mocks that you did for the collab.
I did 2 mocks from the hit movie Star Trek Into Darkness, the second installment of the Kelvin timeline of Star Trek movies. And I also did one from Star Trek Voyager, which was a hit Star Trek series, not movie.
Remarkable. I did 3 Separatist mocks. One of them was Umbaran, which rip Umbara episodes.
Yeah.
That went downhill very fast.
They only got one set from Lego that was Umbaran, and it was much to be desired.
Yes. But definitely a really cool collab. It was really good. Ooh, speaking of which, we have Sassy Southern Family here too. So welcome, Sassy Southern Family. Really glad to have.
Let me tell you something. This channel, Sassy Southern Family, has some of the best recipes in history. I've been on this channel. I've done stuff with this channel, but they have some of the best recipes in history.
Oh, I bet. But yeah, so I don't know if you have them on hand, but would you like to show off some of your Star Trek mocks?
You know me, I don't have them on hand. They're right here next to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe we could show off some of the mocks, and then
forget
later
it.
on I will be posting a poll on the chat. Yeah, because I was thinking. Anyway, so we could do like a poll on the chat and see what everybody thought. But yeah, definitely. So let's see if I can.
Xander with the spoilers.
Star Trek is very good. Star Wars is
no, the one above that he put.
Oh, Vengeance is the best. Am I right? Yes. Actually, I don't know what that is. Well, I know what the Vengeance is. I know what the Vengeance is. It's just I'm not a Star Trek fan. But
want me to pull up a picture of it?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, hang on.
Oh, speaking of which, let me pull this up while you're doing that. But Xander, we may. I don't know. Right now, I'm doing a really good collab with Brick Tech. We did an amazing job. I think he did incredible. I think he did like a very, very good job when it comes to his mocks. They were just very, very, very good. And probably some of the best mocks I've seen Star Trek wise. Okay, I gotta say something, Xander. Between you and me, the Slave One has always been better than any Star Trek ship.
Boba Fett Starship. You'll get canceled if you say Boba Fett.
Yes, the Boba Fett Starship has been renamed Boba Fett Starship. And, I mean, I'm just like, yeah.
As Xander would say, bruh.
Bruh, right?
That's the Vengeance.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, it looks like some sort of UFO. Anyway, but what I was saying is
because actually it was classified. So when it came out of warp, it was an unidentified flying object. So it technically was a UFO because it was classified, secret. It was its very first mission. No record of it anywhere. So it was an unidentified flying object. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But between you and me, Xander, this Boba Fett Starship is a lot cooler, in my opinion, because I mean, if you think about the seismic charge, as a lifelong fan of Fett Ship, the Slave One, this makes me mad. The name change. I agree.
I agree with Big South Outdoors TV.
Slave One, we are not PC around here.
Say Slave One. Say Slave One.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But between you and me, I'm gonna make T-shirts. I'm gonna make my own merch that says Slave One for life. And so it sounds a lot better. Boba Fett Starship does not.
Actually, it'll probably look like Slave 14 life.
I would love to call it Slave 2 though. That'd be cool. Cause
actually, I think Boba Fett's Slave 1 should have been called Slave 2.
Yeah, because Jango Fett's was Slave 1 first.
Then again, actually, it was the same ship, just with a different paint job, so it kind of does make sense.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is if you would call that one the Slave 1, that's a different paint job. That's a blue, yellow, and gray pattern, or white pattern, or whatever. This one's green. This one would make a great Slave 2, while that one was Slave 1. Because I always thought the Jango Fett was Slave 2, while that one's Slave 1. So... The 2021 Boba Fett Starship is a good set. It's decently good. I'm still planning on getting it.
If it was the very first of its kind, if it was the very first Slave 1, it would be incredible. But since it came right after the God tier 20th anniversary Slave 1, it's just horrible. I mean, it did not live up to its namesake. Like,
I would love to see a Slave 1 carry the one weapon that everybody loves from that ship.
What?
The seismic charge.
Oh.
You don't know that?
No, I know it. It's just not my favorite. I like the percussion missiles.
Oh, those were good, but I think the reason why I like seismic charge is because it's so widespread. I mean, it spreads
throughout. The seismic charge, it's a defensive weapon. I like the offensive weapons.
Okay, in the chat, I want to know which weapon do you guys prefer, the seismic charge or the missiles that Slave 1 uses in episode 2? Yes, I agree, Xander. The Slave 1 seismic charge launcher would be nice. That would be really, really nice.
Yep.
I think that'd be one of my favorite action features on a ship from Lego.
Actually, I actually once built a seismic charge, and it looked pretty accurate. It looks
okay.
It looked like something between a proton bomb from Star Wars Rebels and a It looked kind of like that. I'm trying to think of something else I can relate it to. It looked like a proton bomb from Star Wars Rebels with light gray middle and clear outsides, and it had like little charges on the insides of the clear parts, and you could actually see them. It was pretty cool. It looked like a little future battery.
Okay. All right. Well, since we're talking about the Star Wars realm, let's get started with the mock.
Why not? Yeah. We wasted 15 minutes just talking about the crappy one.
Let us do this.
Dang, that's cool. How'd you do
that? It's Mock Mania time, boys. Speaking of which, Brick Tech, if you could, look at the private chat real quick. But if anybody has any questions in the chat, go ahead and post them, and I will answer them either for me or Brick Tech, or both, even. That'd be cool.
I think the only one here is Xander. Dang.
Okay. This is for later on, Brick Tech, if you wouldn't mind.
Sigfig.
Any will do. It's for a later on thing. Another intermission thing.
I'll go ahead and grab it if you can take me off the stream real quick.
All right, here we go.
Come back.
All right, guys. So Xanderland Studios is the only one in the chat real quick. Actually, 3 people are in the chat still. Let's hope we get some more people in here. Let me see if I can get some. But I know everybody's been looking forward to watching the stream. But anyway, so thank you guys for coming. I very much appreciate it. And we've got Brick Tech with Nate back with.
Put that name on me. I'm Nate.
All right. Anyway,
this stream's
so like I said, we're talking Star Trek versus Star Wars today. Now, Brick Tech, would you like to go first by talking about your mocks that you did this week, and showing off like what you think is like your favorite parts of it and all that? I'm gonna do the same with mine.
Well, how about this? We do them in the order of what we posted them, but you start off and I'll end it since it's your channel.
Okay. Well, I will go get my first mock because I know it's in my Lego City. So I will get off here real quick. You hold off the fort. I'll be right back.
All right.
I said hold off the fort, not silence. Just your.
Oh, jeez. So how was your weekend? Mine hasn't started yet. Probably a dumb question for Friday. So anyway, yeah. Xander says, "Yeah, more people. It's Friday. There is literally no one in here other than Xander and me. But I'm a guest, so I don't know if that counts. But Xander's literally the only one in here. I mean, come on." Might go spend some birthday money this weekend. Cool. Sassy says, I didn't know you were still here. Big South Outdoors TV. Yes, but I'll tell that story after Mike comes back.
Hello, guys.
All right, you're back. Now I can tell that story. Look at what Big South said.
Have you heard any ice cream sandwiches lately?
You've got to hear this. On our way home today, about 30 minutes before the stream started. Me and my dad stopped by, or my dad, also known as Big South Outdoors TV. We stopped by to get some ice cream sandwiches. Dude, we bit into them. They were hard as rocks. You know why? Look, something told me to look at the expiration date. Those things expired 2.5 years ago. In January 2019, it said.
Wow. That's just wow.
I said they're pre-COVID, so I bet the factory closed down when everything was forced to shut down.
It's true.
So I bet the factory shut down and they forgot to refresh the ice cream sandwiches in the store.
All right.
If we had eaten those, could you imagine what happened?
You'd get sick. Very sick.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so Star Wars versus Star Trek is one of the famous battles between different kinds of movies. And Star Trek versus Star Wars is one of the most devastating battles ever to decide who is better, which one's better, Star Trek or Star Wars.
Star Trek.
So, I have a very tough trial that we're going to go through today, and we're going to have a poll, and you guys are going to be the judges. So, let's get started. I'm going to go first, so I'm going to do that, and then Brick Tech will go next. So, get started.
Yep.
So, this is my Trident Assault Craft Mock. Ignore these pieces. I got these in a haul a couple months ago, and I just got these for a stand for my Lego City, so ignore those. Brickmation Ben, welcome to the stream, my friend. We need a bunch more people in here. It's been kind of bare. But anyway, so here's my Trident Assault Craft, one of my top mocks I've created, other than my Avengers Tower and my Daily Bugle. But this is the Trident Assault Craft complete. This is a small version of it, but I'm building a bigger version here soon. Star Wars, hold on, I gotta say this. Star Wars isn't even a battle. It's not even a question. Star Wars wins, of course. Anyway, we're not gonna fight about that because Brick Tech with Nate and I are gonna decide that. You guys are gonna decide that, and we're gonna make a poll here in a little bit. Anyway, so here's the Trident Assault Craft. As you can see, we've got neon or transparent, like limeish green color dishes to represent the eyes on either side. We've got some articulated joints that can be for the tentacles or the tendrils or arms, and you can do, there's ball joints on there, and we even added a beak underneath to represent the beak on a Trident Assault Craft. This was going to be able to open, but I haven't been able to open it up all the way and figure that out. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Trident Assault Craft. So make sure to comment down below what your favorite part about this Trident Assault Craft was. I truly enjoyed building the tentacles. This is one of my favorite ships in the Star Wars universe. Speaking of which, I'm going to remove that from the scene because that is a spoiler alert for later on. But yeah, so Trident Assault Craft, really hope you guys like this. Next up, Brick Tech with Nate.
Star Wars wouldn't win. Sorry, I had to say it.
Okay. Let me see. I wonder if I can...
That's funny. That's funny. You have a stand for yours, and I have a stand for my next one, too.
Do what?
You have a stand for the Trident Assault Craft, and I have a stand for my next one.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Let's do this. Tell me what one of your favorite things about the Trident Assault Craft, and I'll tell you one thing about your one of my favorite parts about your ships. Each and every one of them.
All right. My favorite part about that one is probably all the opposable joints, because you can never go wrong with opposability.
Yeah, these ones in the sides are ratcheted joints. Well, these are ball joints, so these can move everywhere.
Yep. They need to make a set of one. I mean, they put it in Lego Star Wars 3, the game, the Clone Wars game.
They did.
But they never made a set of it.
They very much did.
Let me tilt my camera down a little.
I was kind of upset that they didn't build a set for this. They didn't even build one for the Trident or the Tridroid, the giant droid with the
They tried with the Octara droid, but it didn't work.
No.
Actually,
I would love to see. Well, let me say this. This is another one of my shirts and merch that I'm gonna make. Make the Trident Assault Craft great again, and we're gonna put this on here, and we're gonna try and get us a set for it, just like we did the 501st.
Yeah, and they need to also make one called #BringBackLego Ben 10.
Yes,
but not the buildable figures. They ruined the build. They just hadn't gotten them right yet. If they made a Rust Bucket set with like aliens, or even a minifigure series with Ben, Gwen, Max, and all the aliens, and maybe Kevin, and have like minifigures from like different points in the timeline in the set in the minifigure series, that would sell like crazy, I bet.
Yes. All right.
But let's get rocking. Let's get rolling.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how I full screen you. Here we go. Solo layout.
Yep.
Go right ahead.
Wait. You can still. I couldn't. I don't know if you could hear me, but I can hear you still.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Oh, cool. But this is the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 from Star Trek Into Darkness. Say it's mini scale, of course, because if I was to try to make a full scale Enterprise, it would probably take about 3 years, because a minifig scale Enterprise would probably be over 50 meters long. Your wish is my command. There's the bridge right there, the command bridge. My favorite part is probably the giant deflector dish. What it does, it supposedly reaches out into subspace when it's going at high speed. It reaches out into subspace and knocks like asteroids and stuff out of the way, so when it comes through, it won't hit an asteroid. Let me go ahead and take it off the stand. Oop. I have dropped this a few times. It has shattered a few times. But I hope you guys like the detailing on this thing. I did. It was a 3-day build, actually. So day 1 was the saucer section. Day 2 was the body. Day 3 was the warp nacelles.
That is an incredible mock, my friend.
Thank you.
Super, super good. I'll tell you, this is probably.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Anyway,
Elvis.
Speaking of which, my boy Just Build It just entered the stream chat.
Nice. He's good.
How you doing, Just Build It? Good to see you. Today we're talking about Star Wars versus Star Trek, and as you have seen, we've been doing a couple mock builds for these last couple days, or this last week. We did a full series of mods that we've been doing, and
he did 3 on his channel. I did my Star Trek ones on my channel.
Star Wars versus Star Trek. So
yeah, I always get confused with the directions.
Nice trim, Mike. Oh, thanks. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, so I'll probably look a lot better. Because I've been kind of messing up. I mean, charming.
I think I might need one too.
Probably. Anyway, so I've got to say this about your mock. Probably one of my favorite Star Trek mocks I've seen in the community. I've never seen a Star Trek mock so good and so detailed.
No one does it at this scale, but this is the perfect scale for detailing, but not being overwhelming to build. Because everyone either does micro scale. Mine is mini scale, not micro scale. Everyone does micro scale or 30 feet long. Like on Beyond the Brick. There's been a Enterprise on there that was about 20,000 pieces, but it
Oh
was
yeah.
huge, and it couldn't even stay together properly under its own because it was so heavy that it had to have stands up on it. And on Brick Vault, they made a custom one, but it has to have a stand too because it can't support its own weight. But look, only
I
a
tell you,
single stand.
I tell you what. When I looked at that, I kind of thought you should make little stud figures, just little stacks of studs to make them have figures. That'd be so cool.
Actually, that wouldn't work because Baron, Baron, my dog just snuck into the stream. Baron, get out of here.
Well, he might not. They might not be able to fit in there. I'm just talking about on a stand or something to match
Yeah,
go with it.
but I don't think the Hi, just build it. Nice to meet you too. But I don't think the scale would be proper because look, see how small this stud is, the blue stud. That's that's supposed to be the command bridge. Just that just that stud is the equivalent of the command bridge, which can hold up to 50 people. So it'll be tricky.
Yeah, very tricky. Anyway, but that was a really good mock. So
Thank you.
Good job for that. We just made it through 2 mocks for the first couple days. So this was Monday and Tuesday last week. Now we're going on to Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to start while he goes on to the next one.
New subscriber. New subscriber.
So let's get started. Give me a second.
Thank you very much. Just build it for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome the Separatist. I almost forgot to put myself on solo mode. Please welcome the Separatist AAT. One of my coolest mocks that I've done with just these pieces. I've tried to figure out so many things that I could do with these pieces. The half dish piece. And I was thinking about getting 2 more so I could build the droid gunship. But I had enough pieces to build an AAT, so I've decided to do that. So as you can see, there's plenty of different features on here. You've got the blue coloring for the Separatists, and then you've also got an articulated, ratcheted cannon, which is really cool, and I'm a really big fan of that.
Show them the piece that you found that has the holes on the cannon for like the exhaust of the
cannon.
Cannon.
Yes! So I found a couple of these in my buckets, and it's a little tiny 2 holes that is for exhaust for the heat on the cannon. So it's one of my favorite things. And then you've also got 2 little side cannons on here that can actually move a little bit. You have to manually do that because, well, they'll fall apart if you just push them. Mm-hmm. And then you've got stud shooters on the side, which is really nice. I just decided to add that. Either this was going to be my mock or the defoliator, which was another one that I thought of, as I said in the video.
Defoliator would.
And then, last but not least, the last action feature is a opening cockpit that can hold a battle droid. But that's about it for this. So, thank you guys for liking this. I really appreciate it. All right.
That thing's cool. I gotta admit. Can you bring it back up?
Yes.
Those pieces on the bottom, the round ones, the curved ones. Those would actually be perfect for the Enterprise D, which was like 24th century Enterprise from the series The Next Generation. It will be perfect for that because it has like a special saucer section. It's actually an oval, but it instead of being round like that. So imagine the ship is pointing this way. So instead of being a round saucer section, it's more like this. So it's like that way of an oval.
Okay. One thing about this thing that you like. What do you think?
Probably those pieces, because the shaping on it is really, really nice. It's rough, but it's rough in places on the front, but that makes it look like blaster fire has hit it and it giving it imperfections in the armor. So that's a really, really nice build, my friend.
Well, I kind of thought the reason why I built this was because if you see it right here, you've got the ATS or ATRT for the Rebel or the Republic, and I decided to build that because it would match perfectly against it, and I just thought that would work.
Yep.
Anyway,
when I was little, I heard someone call the AT-AT the AT-AT. So when I was little, I used to call all the letter vehicles by their like sayings, like by their pronunciations. I didn't know I was supposed to pronounce it. So I called the ATRT the ATRT. And I called the SATST the ATSIT. And I called the ATOT the ATOT. Then I realized not only was I pronouncing them wrong, I wasn't supposed to pronounce them at all. I was supposed to spell them.
Gotcha. All right, Brick Tech with Nate. Your turn.
Okay.
Here we go.
Kind of heavy. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I bet. Plus, it's gonna be a little bit hard probably to see due to the fact that your background's black. So.
Well, it's gonna be in front of my shirt, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Well,
didn't pick a like navy blue or black shirt.
The stage is yours, my friend.
Oh, jeez. This is the USS Vengeance.
I give you your first yes. If you show this off at America's Got Talent,
V for Vengeance. V for Vengeance.
Oh, I love that. That's so intricate.
But that was actually in the movie. You could actually see that. So that was a detail that was on the ship.
That's great.
But another detail I added, when the ship is in warp, there's like 2 doors on either side of the deflector dish. So that's like that. But since it's a battleship, they close around the deflector dish when it comes out of warp, when the deflector dish isn't needed. So it can protect the deflector dish in battle. So like that. And there was only a bit of the deflector dish showing in the movie. But that shot right there.
That is amazing. That's just incredible. I love the angle of the thrusters. They just look very good.
Thank you.
Who doesn't think that this is incredible? Tell me in the chat. Do you think this is incredible? If you can't, put a clapping emoji.
But I actually used like those types of hinges.
Oh.
But I did them opposite of each other. Like they're the same ones I used for the dock arms. And they were
really good.
But I did them opposite of each other. So like there's one's facing one way, the next one's facing the opposite direction, and so on and so forth. And there's 4 of them in there. So that gives it added stability for each one. But to keep it at that angle, I made it like so it stays nice and snug up against that part right there. So it won't look just like flop down. Oh, ugh.
That is incredible, my friend. The thing I love about that so much is not only the thrusters, but the color. The color just works perfectly. And I love how it's called The Vengeance.
Yeah.
Vengeance is just such a good name for such a
clapping emojis.
Yes. Remarkable. That I give this a 10 out of 10.
It's dusty, but I left the dust on there to make it look like it's battle damaged.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how there was like certain prints on Lego pieces to make them look battle damaged?
But what I love about this so much is if you look at it, Vengeance. Think about Vengeance. I am Vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman.
Hey, vengeance is mine. Vengeance is mine. That's actually why I titled the video.
But Vengeance is black. I just love how it's black. It makes so much sense. Vengeance is so dark. and so intricate. I just love it. So this is probably one of my favorite Mocs of the series. It's just so good.
But I did the same like snug thing right there, because like that's what the Wart nacelle would look like, but it's not like at the right angle. So look, I made it tilt down, and it sits nice and snug with that piece up against that piece.
Awesome. That's really good. All right. Well, Brick Step 8.
There's the impulse engines for one last look.
Okay. Sweet. Well, it is time for that intermission break. We are going to be doing our very famous, very awesome. It's time for.
How do you do these clips?
I just did them on my phone and I transferred them.
Yeah, but it won't let me like add any special clips when I'm doing StreamYard. Oh, do you have StreamYard Plus or something? You must have StreamYard. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hey, Brick and Awesome is here.
Hello, Brick and Awesome. Welcome to the chat. Anyway, short intermission break. I'm gonna grab mine while you show yours. So let me put you on solo layout. There you go.
So this is my sig fig. This is Nate. Oh wait, Dusty. There. This is my sig fig.
That is really, really cool. I'm a big fan of that.
He is a hybrid. He's a hybrid of what's his name? What's Ant-Man's name?
Scott Lang?
Yeah. He's a hybrid of Scott Lang's hair, a Naboo pilot's face, Han Solo's vest, Darth Vader's arms, and just plain blue jeans, unprinted blue jeans.
That's really good. All right.
So, when you I think it's the 2015 Han Solo, but it's the one that came with the first Millennium Falcon microfighter.
Okay.
But if you take the beige arms off of the torso and put black arms on it, it makes a really good jacket for a sig fig.
Okay. All right. It is my turn. Let's do this. Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. One of my favorite Lego minifigs in my collection. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi, especially this dual Mustafar version. He's got the burn marks on him.
I have that one. The only thing I don't like about that one is they put the one with the burn marks also in the Grievous Starfighter. So they kind of went cheap with that one. It wasn't even the same scene.
Boo! He might have fought General Grievous, but he didn't get battle scars.
No, it was lava burns. And it was before that scene. And you could say it was after he took Grievous's starfighter away, but you could say that. But since it has Grievous in it, you can't say that because obviously he's supposedly still alive. So it makes no sense.
To be honest, I would have loved to see Obi-Wan Kenobi take General Grievous's ship for himself.
He did.
In the episode 3, I don't recall him ever taking it.
He did. That's how he got off of Utapau.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, so that was
trivia. Do you know what the official name for Grievous's ship is?
Oh, I know what it is. It's just I can't recall what it's called. Dang it.
It's something one.
The soulless one? No.
Yep.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that was.
Yourself. You might be. Dang,
I'm gonna quit that.
Cool clips. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good clips. So if you would like to see any more clips, chat down below and tell me what kind of clips you would like to see.
Comedy clips.
The what?
Comedy clips. Maybe you getting jiggy with it. You flossing.
I can't do that in the chair.
No, it's tricky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next Mocs. This is part 3. This is the one with Brick Tech with Nate and
This is
Aqua Mike final round.
These are from what you've told me on Discord about this mock. These two are our worst mocks of the 3.
I can't say that about yours.
Well, it's not bad, but it is the worst of my 3.
All right. Yes, Luke. Join me on the dark side of the Force. Anyway. That was my horrible Palpatine voice.
No, you go. Join me on the dark side.
Join me on the dark side of the Force. No. Unlimited power! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is my least favorite mock. The I'm trying to remember what it's called.
That's actually what you think the arrowhead would look like, because it looks like an arrowhead.
Yeah. But anyway, so this is I know this is missing a piece right here on this side, but this is my T1 Umbara bomber, which is super cool. It's not my favorite because if you can see, tons of studs showing on the top. I'm used to smoothing it down, but as you can see, it's got like a cockpit and a nice manta ray design kind of look. So
now, that's not the Umbaran fighter that the clones stole, or is it? It's not. No. It's different. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is just a random ship that they were designing back in the Battle of Utapau, but they never used.
Utapau.
Now, this is completely custom. This is not real in the movies or in the show.
Yeah, but you said Utapau. They were the Umbara.
Not Utapau. Umbara.
Oh, I was about to say I didn't, because you've made me think Umbara was in Utapau. I was like, I didn't know that.
No, Umbara's ships were different. But yeah,
that actually looks like an Umbaran like submarine, like an underwater attack vehicle.
Then it splashed out and just started shooting everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is my ship. I'm gonna destroy it now. Drop.
I actually did destroy the Enterprise once. I was reviewing it and it fell off the Lazy Susan as I was doing the 360 shot.
Anyway, we're not even gonna talk about this ship. I'm despising it. I don't like it.
Just throw it.
Fine.
Feel better about yourself?
I do.
Good.
I've built so many good mocks. This is how I feel about it. If Batman was the ship, this is how he would look.
He'd be the Batman who laughs. What?
That's great.
What?
Speaking of which, I did get this new action figure today. This is the Drowned. It's Batgirl, Aquaman kind of figure, kind of person. I mean, they've got kelp skirt kind of look. And then she's even got a cyborg eye, which is weird. Anyway.
I think her name is Susan Slaughter.
Maybe.
Maybe. Never know. Actually, I was watching a show called Paranormal Caught on Camera, and there was one of the analyzers was actually named Susan Slaughter. I'm serious. That was her last name, Slaughter.
Curious. Anyway, Brick Tech with an 8. The last mock of the day. Here we go.
From USS Voyager, this is the USS Voyager. Or, sorry. Try that again. From Star Trek Voyager, this is the USS Voyager. So, this is the bridge. Of course, there's not really much to say about it. It's not really detailed or anything. I found a special trick for the deflector dish. It's unlike any deflector dish on my other mocks. It's just like built into it. The warp nacelles are completely custom. like I've never done a design for warp nacelles like that before. But my favorite part is when the Voyager goes to warp, the warp nacelles tilt up at an angle. So then it goes to warp. So I did that. The saucer section will
Alright.
stay together. I'll show you.
Alrighty then. I am going to start a poll since we have already started talking about our Mocs. And ended talking about our Mocs, I meant.
I'll be right back. I dropped the piece. There.
Anyway, I guess it's not working for me today. But anyway, comment down below what your favorite side. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do this. Brick Tech. Out of all the Star Wars Mocs that I've created, which one's your favorite?
The
Between
I don't remember.
AAT, and the Trashy Umbara Starcraft.
AAT.
Okay, well, thank you, Brick Tech with Nate. I appreciate that. What is your favorite part, and why did you choose that Moc besides the glorious Starcraft?
Just Build It is still here, by the way.
Okay.
My favorite part about that is it just looked. It looked custom, but it looked like a set at the same time.
Looks like something Lego would do.
It included elements that Lego would put into it, like stud shooters and stuff, and I like that about it.
Okay, give me a second.
All right.
Side is better. Okay. My favorite Moc that you have done is the Lego Vengeance.
That one was also a 3-day build. No. That was an 8-day build.
Yeah, that was super good.
Because, and I say 8-day, it was actually 14-day, but I don't count those days because a lot of those days I was waiting for parts for it. But once I found once I did everything aside from waiting for parts and everything, it was an 8-day build.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have just posted a poll. If you don't see it on your screen now, then refresh. But if you do see it, make sure to vote. I would be more than happy to see your votes and thoughts and opinions. If you have any questions about what kind of Mocs we're going to do next, I'm sure we're going to be doing more collabs later on. He's a great partner. He's amazing, and I'm just...
Where should it be? Because I don't see it. In the live chat?
It should be in there.
I don't see it.
Well, as of right now, the poll is being made, and as of right now, you are winning. You've got 100%.
I've never watched Star Trek or Star Wars.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't really surprise me.
Like Ghost Rider. Look into my eyes.
Anyway, but yeah, so go ahead and vote. Big fan of your Mocs, Brick Tech. It's amazing, but I'm sorry. What are you going to say to him if you don't vote Star Wars?
Phasers on stun.
How dare you kill Baby Yoda? Just kidding.
He doesn't.
Now,
he does.
I know. Okay. I'm going to say this. I know some people saw this in some of my videos lately. I just have to show it. This is something my dad created for me when I was like 8.
Oh, that's cool.
Aquabird and Black Pig.
I remember Angry Birds being it back in the day. If you played Angry Birds, you were it. Like you were the cool kid in school if you played Angry Birds.
I did play Angry Birds, but I really wish they would have made DC Angry Birds. That'd been so cool.
That would have been cool. Or Marvel Angry Birds. Oh, and and make the Terrence, the big red bird, not the small one, the big one, Hulk. Make uh who would be Chuck? Make Chuck Thor or the Blackbird Thor.
Yeah.
The Bomb. Make Bomb Thor. Who would be good for
King
Chuck?
Pig would be the great Thanos.
Oh yeah. Or Ultron.
Anyway.
Loki, because he has a crown too. He'd be good. Yeah, Loki.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate your time and your thoughts about these mocks. Big fan of Brick Tech with Nate's channel. If you haven't already, go subscribe to him. His link is in the description below. Go ahead and check him out. It's big, great channel. Awesome channel.
Thank you.
If you haven't already, go subscribe. Also, make sure to like and subscribe on my channel so I can get up to 300 subscribers by the end of August. Really hoping we can get there in time. What is next? Sassy Southern Family, what is next? What is next?
I don't know. It's your stream.
Do you have... No. Do you have any future mocks that you're going to be doing on your YouTube channel?
Yes, I have made reviews for my 3 Lego Omnitrixes and the Lego Ultimatrix, all from Ben 10. I haven't edited them yet. I also made a review of the Dual Naboo set, the newer version, with the really, really good Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay.
And I'm also working on a buildable figure of Feedback from Ben 10 Omniverse, 10-year-old Feedback, because he's my favorite Ben 10 alien by far.
Feedback is awesome.
Oh yeah, he's the only one that has his own theme. Need I say more?
Yes. Don't say anymore.
Yeah.
Sassy Southern Family, what is next though? On my channel, I'll be doing a whole lot more Lego City updates. I've got tons of bricks coming in, and I will be building a ton more buildings.
Yeah, I need to make an order, and I'll be able to finish Feedback, and I'll be able to finish my buildable Doc Ock figure.
Buildable what?
Dr. Octopus.
Yes.
And I've got the tentacles already designed. I've already built one of them, but I need more pieces so I can.
Oh my gosh! So the Doc Ock mech right here. There was this guy on YouTube, and he's so good. He did this alternative build, and it's Doc Ock, his mech, but he made it huge. He's got like arms that can actually support his weight on the actual set. The actual set can support his weight while using his tentacles. It's just so articulated, so good.
Cool.
I don't know what his name is, but check him out. Just look up Lego Doc Ock mech alternative build, and it'll probably show up.
All right. Sassy has it right there. Yeah.
Live long and prosper, my friends.
And the force be with you. And who won the poll? That is the question.
It's inconclusive. The drum roll, please. Brick Tech with Nate is the winner of the Star Trek versus Star Wars mock collab.
Yes.
But it was a team effort. It was a team win.
It was.
Super good.
Got to see some cool mocks from you as well.
Very nice. Now the next thing we gotta learn: who will win, the Trident Assault Craft or the USS Enterprise?
I have to say the Trident Assault Craft.
Well, yeah, I can drill through it.
Yeah, and the Enterprise in Star Trek 3 of the Kelvin timeline, Star Trek Beyond, the Enterprise was ripped apart by ships like that just like fly right through the Enterprise and like into one side of it and come out the other side, and they just ripped it to shreds and they destroyed it. And it even had parts like that pried into the ship's hull, opened up, and dropped soldiers out. So yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, I think this will be the end of the live stream for us today. I will be doing a lot more live streams with some guests. Maybe I'll have Brick Tech with Nate back with me to review some new sets that will be coming out here soon, I bet. And I will be doing a live stream. Oh, go ahead.
Mike will probably be on my channel too, so watch out for him.
Wait, what did you say?
I said you'll probably be on my channel, some streams on my channel too, so watch out.
I thought you called me Michael. I thought you said.
I said Mike will, not Michael. Mike will.
Okay, that was just weird. I thought you said Michael. Anyway, but I will be doing a live stream hopefully with my brother, Infinity Blaze. He will be on a stream with me building the Lego Creator 3-in-1 castle.
Wait, whoa. Your brother is Infinity Blaze? That's your brother? Dude. He's a cool YouTuber. He's a cool.
He doesn't even have a channel.
Well, where have I heard Infinity Blaze? Where do I know Infinity Blaze from then?
Hold on, give me a second. Maybe I can. Infinity Blaze.
Is it? It might be Discord, Instagram, YouTube. It's somewhere. I know him.
Yeah, he's not a channel. He's got like no channel whatsoever. But he is working with me to build the Lego Creator 3-in-1, which is actually his. But he's offered to let me build it.
I've heard of him somewhere. I don't know where though. I could have sworn it was YouTube. Anyway. Well, this was a fun collaboration.
I agree. It's one of my favorite collabs that I've done. But until we meet again, my friend, live long and prosper.
And may the force be with you. I don't think there's a hand signal for that, though.
The force be with you. Always.
Yeah.
May God bless you. May the brick be with you. Yep. Aqua Mike and Brick Tech with Nate out. See you guys later. Talk to you guys soon.